So you're catching up, obviously, on the fact that you have been surpassed as the most famous person who was a Harvard graduate.
Jeremy is doing good, and I knew about Jeremy before you did, or everybody else did, because you know, Arnie Duncan, my Secretary of Education, was captain of the Harvard team.
Right.
And so way back when, Arnie and I were playing, and he said, "I'm telling you, we've got this terrific guard named Jeremy Lin at Harvard." And then one of my best friends, his son's a freshman at Harvard, so when he went out for a recruiting trip, he saw Lin in action. So you know, so I've been on the Jeremy Lin bandwagon.
Are you
for a while.
taking credit for Linsanity? It kind of feels like you are a little bit.
I can't take credit for it, but I'm just saying I was there early.
I'm surprised you didn't steer him toward the Bulls when he was floating around and getting waved by teams.
We've got this pretty good point guard on the Bulls as well. So
I've heard about him.
He might not have gotten as much PT as he did. But look, it's a great story. And what's interesting is the fact that somehow folks were missing it in practice.
Right.
I mean, that's what's interesting, because you got to assume that during scrimmages, you know, he was running that pick and roll pretty well.
Right.
And you know, it is a terrific story. He seems like a wonderful young man, and look, you know, it elevates this great sport all around the world. You know, it can't hurt ratings for basketball in China.
But at the same time, you're a little worried as a Bulls fan because he's in the Eastern Conference.
I'm not worried.
Suddenly, there's a potential threat.
You know, if you look at what has been happening with the Bulls, even with Rose out, even with Deng out, still got one of the best records in the league.